I was in my 7th month with my son. I was 39 years old, third child, first boy. And I had been having complications, and we immediately rushed to the hospital. The hospital wasn't rushed. I had an emergency C-section. They pulled out my son and I couldn't hear anything. I got very agitated and they immediately sedated me. The next time I woke up, it was actually 2 months later. I'm Michelle Uribe and I was a patient at Rush. They called Rush Hospital in the middle of the night. And Dr. Omar Latif, they told him my situation. And he said, "No problem, we'll take her. My team will be here for her. We're not afraid." So they had to shut down part of the expressway because they couldn't helicopter me in. And they had to bring in a special team to transport me. At that point, my condition just worsened. My liver died. In a matter of hours, I gained over 120 pounds. I popped my ID bracelet and I turned immediately orange and yellow. They put me on life support and my husband stood there and he's like, "Take my liver if you have to, but save my wife." My wonderful, wonderful Dr. Latif, God bless him, he sat down with the family members on the floor, exhausted, and he talked to them in terms they could understand. It was never about medicine. And he explained to them everything that was going on, that my odds were very, very slim. And in order for me not to die, I would need a liver transplant. That would be the only thing that would keep me alive. By the grace of God, a liver came. I would flatline on the table, and they brought me back to life. And they continued to fight on and put the new liver in me. My husband, my hero, Carlos, he did not leave my side. And he brought pictures, but it wasn't enough. I wanted to hold my son. I couldn't hold him to my chest. He was almost 4.5, 5 months before I was able to hold him to my chest for the very, very first time. But, you know, I get to hold him now. So I'm making up for lost time. So many people fought for my life. They could have said no, and they didn't. They went back as many times as they had to make sure that I got to hold my son. I walk, I breathe. I have the privilege to live because of Rush Hospital. I have a scar. It's proof to show what they went through to save my life. It's my badge of honor because they're soldiers. They're fighting a war. I mean, they got minutes. There's no generals. There's no president to blame. It's them that go in there into a war zone, which is your body, and hold the most precious thing in their very hands. And like a good soldier, they didn't leave me behind. They didn't. They fought. They didn't leave me behind.